They don't wanna see me shine, don't wanna see me shine, don't wanna see me fly, don't wanna see me ride. They don't wanna see me shine, don't wanna see me shine, don't wanna see me.
Yep. Okay, so we could start first by just saying it's been a long time since we've heard from Bone Thugs and Harmony. Could you tell us where have you been and that type of thing? What's been going on?
Big Flesh and Bone Thugs and Harmony. Definitely, it's been a long time coming. We back. Bone Thugs and Harmony reunited, working on the latest project. Me, myself, been incarcerated for the past 10 years. So everybody know that. Got out, back to work with the guys, creating in the lab, getting it back together, doing it, working the magic, and everything's been bubbling ever since my release and everything. So everything's looking up and up. We've been smashing the album, getting ready to gear up tour and the whole thing. I'm glad to be back.
All right. Okay, can you tell us about the new project?
What?
The new project.
Well, basically, you know, it's the unified album, all 5 members. You know what I'm saying? We all back together doing the same thing. You know, bring it to our fans. You know, the love that we've been blessed with, the longevity, and it's a unified project. All 5 members together. It's a beautiful thing. You know, we got a lot of really big songs, meaningful songs. We got a couple of club bangers on there, so it's gonna be a real good situation.
They don't wanna see me shine, don't wanna see me shine, don't wanna see me fly, don't wanna see me ride. They don't wanna see me shine, don't wanna see me shine, don't wanna see me fly, don't wanna see me ride. Body got it, ain't mine, smiling in my face, they know the side. They don't wanna see me shine.
They don't wanna see
getting into clothing lines and sneaker lines and, you know, games for iPhones and apps and things like that, anything like that coming up for Bone Thugs. Are you guys interested in getting involved in them?
Oh yeah, definitely. We looking to venture into a whole lot of different things. Like like the app you just said for the iPhone, working on something like that. You know, and we got like
the Bone Thugs story coming out.
Movie situation here of how we made it. You know, and clothing has always been a part of something that we're trying to do. You know, trying to release an official Bone Thug clothing line. You know what I'm saying? So it's all that's coming about with the new representation we had in line. You know, like we basically changed everything. Like with us learning the business and getting smarter, we also hired a team of people that can help us maneuver these ideas that we have to just bring it all together and make it all make sense.
Anybody else got more to add?
Definitely, that's pretty much where the industry going, with the new business going, taking the traditional meets the new, conforming, you know, and especially Bone Thugs and Harmony has a huge internet presence, being able to monetize that, capitalize on that, as well as partnerships extending in that fashion with respects to partnering with other brands and so forth and so on. We're looking to pretty much get our feet wet with a little bit of everything.
And with those advancements like in technology and everything, I mean, the audience is kind of different now, but do you guys think that would interrupt your music in any kind of way, or water it down, or would you implement, like, would you tie the music into the apps, let's say, and into everything else that you guys are doing?
I mean, we've been here for a long time. We've been in the game for a minute, so we definitely growing with the times. You know what I'm saying? We're growing and getting in depth with what's going on and how it's being done. So, you know, we're gonna do the apps, and you know what I'm saying, we're gonna do the MySpace leaks and all of that. You know what I mean? Just to keep it going.
Yeah, and we have our fan base, like believe it or not, like we do shows and we see little kids in the crowd singing word for word. You know, we get fan mail. Like I read one fan mail, dude just say he actually just started listening to Bone on our last album, Strength and Loyalty, and he said, you know, that I think he was like 14 years old. And he was like, I haven't stopped listening to Bone since. You know, so like we steady getting them coming in. You know.
That's hot.